So now for a slightly different video, I'm just gonna go over like a more normal game. See if I can't like narrate some plays. If I get just right into the ground. It's got some early interaction. Uh, Pretty decent card. It's keepable. It's got all the lands I need. It's a three-color deck. It's kind of important to always have like all three colors, which is like white, blue, and black in the first hand, or at least two of them with some cards that you can play. This person is on the red aggro deck. Just say they're going to be playing very quickly. Um, Holding up a counter spell and a kill spell. At this point, I think countering that is the best choice. Monastery Swiftspear is a really good magic card. Which goes around, smacks you a bunch, and you just die. Now we don't have any very much counterplay. We could kill a creature, touches hit their Phoenix Chick, and they could like bring it back if they have more creatures. So we could go a little bit on the offensive and put the wedding announcement. Wedding announcement, create some creatures, and if you like attack with those creatures, you get to draw cards. Otherwise, it just keeps creating creatures, and then it'll make them all bigger at the end, which helps defend a bit against this. Playing Mechanized Warfare, which is great because it doesn't do very much against us. This is a discard deck, so we kind of focus on taking care of each of the threats like one at a time. Long Reach of Night is amazing here because he either sacrifices the Phoenix Chick or discards a card. In the best world, he actually discards a card because Phoenix Chick is not a very good card. And he's also playing aggro, so he's like more inclined to get rid of a card. And like as you just saw there, he just got rid of Reckless Impulse, which probably would have like really helped him there. But aggro players are not well known for their good decision making, so it's a Chandra. Gives them a bit of card advantage from time to time. They'll have to be dealt with, that's okay, because we got a card specifically made to kill it. He might play another card. Or not. Now he's probably down to 2 cards in hand because he doesn't want to get rid of Phoenix Chick. And we're down to 12 life, which is actually perfectly fine. We can kill the Chandra and place a land here and ship it over. It's great. All our 1/1s turn to 2/2s. We can start the clock next turn. We even have a counterspell up for if they have something shenanigansy. They don't seem to. It's not a bad deck. It's just they're playing a little bit to a disadvantage here. Cycle this way. This is great. Probably got the win just off of that card. Swing in with those. It's a block 1, takes 4 damage. We're taking about 4 damage next turn, so we need to win a little bit quick, but we do have the time. And that's if we don't draw any interaction. Let me counter that. So or else that'll kill all of our humans thanks to the Mechanized Warfare. Does this mean that we do die next turn if we don't draw something good? But you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. And that is indeed how the cookie crumbles. GG, opponent. GG. Sometimes you just gotta take the L. Play to your best odds. Alright, alright. Slightly low on lands. It's going to be a little bit sketchy, but not impossible. Everything's top tapped. Into swamp, and then depending on what they play. Maybe just run out the Surge Engine. If they kill it, they kill it. These colors don't have anything that's too worrisome on a 2-drop. Oh, that just became worse colors. For me, not for them. I think we passed turn here. Hold up, make disappear. If they kill the Surge Engine, we just take it. It's a nice card, but it's nice because it lets us trade a card 1-for-1. If they're using one card to get rid of one of our cards, generally it's good for us because we have a lot of cards that has a lot of text on a card. Yeah, this gives them card advantage, so we want to cancel that. The entire gimmick of the deck is you wanna really counter their threats for one card, or even like one card for 2 of theirs, and hit their hand with stuff. It doesn't have all that many explosive threats in it. Well, it'd be that way sometimes. That's okay, we wouldn't have exactly been able to do much about it anyways. We could do a no way out here, but that doesn't do very much against them. I think we hold up, make disappear again, and we look to hit their hand a bit. There's a Void Rend on their Corpse Praiser. I'm just realizing it now, but it only exiles when they arrive on the field. Probably not the best move on my part, especially when they gotta depopulate afterwards. But it does mean we get to poke them here. Wedding Announcement giving us another card. Also turning them into 2/2s. Oh boy, the voice crack. Now that is a problematic card. That becomes very big, very fast. So you want to be killing that card kind of on sight. Because or else it just runs away with the game. Pretty good moment to hit their hand. Even holding up like a make disappear. Which is great, means that they'll be on like 4 cards next turn. Okay, be able to get rid of one of them. Pretty okay. Getting rid of the negate is always a great one. So that like when I play my Revels and Riches, they won't be able to negate it. So as an additional cost is exile, yada yada yada. Well, I'd rather that not happen. So we can casualty away the this one. And if they counterspell, they counterspell. That's okay. We've already gotten a card off of the Wedding Invitation, so we'd be actually up 1 if they ended up killing the 2/2s. Because Wedding Announcement like replaces itself. So he's using more cards to get rid of it than I am for just having it. Cat in the background. That's a big boy. File a bunch of cards at random from the graveyard. Ooh, he gets a Fable. Alright, well. That's definitively an issue. I think it's an issue that we just live with. That does change things. Now we can go, target player sacrifice a creature. And then target opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. And we can swing for 2 and have them on a threat of lethal next turn. Not the best play overall, because that was effectively giving 2 cards to get rid of 1. Or, like, not even a 1, because he still has the Fable the Mirror Breaker on the graveyard, on the battlefield. But, means that he kind of needs to get rid of both the creatures this turn. So he's going to be playing a bunch of cards from his hand. Either 2 kill spells or something that lets them like put a body onto the battlefield. Sorry, 1 card played. Nope, and there we go. What would have been good is that if he had something to deal with it, he would have played 2 creatures as like blockers. Then we could have depopulated, killed all the creatures on the battlefield, and also made him discard his last card. All of that would leave him with a Kiki Jiki token, or whatever it's called. Another play would have been to like wait a turn after that and then depopulate. To just completely wipe the board. But yeah. I don't usually play these sorts of decks, but there's been a spells only infect deck that's been running rampant, or at least was running rampant. Bit of a pain. I found that this was just the easiest way to deal with it. It's just make them discard cards. This is also a pretty good hand. Honestly, we've been getting really good hands. Oh, that's not good. That means that they're probably in the white value deck. White value deck is pretty difficult to beat. Well, the white blue. I don't know what they're playing now. Throughout the search engine, they counter it, they counter it. They don't. They might kill it. What's fun with search engines is there's only like 1 or 2 of them in the deck, and they're like a high kill priority for the opponent. Playing like a white blue soldiers. Gonna kill the Just gonna let them refill their hand. We don't want that. In the perfect world, we just depopulate them next turn. If they hold up interaction, oh no, we're great. We're balling. Off creature. taking a little bit of damage. Should be able to survive this, though. They also don't have any multicolored spells, so they're just eating that. It does give us a slightly tight clock, because, yep, very tight clock. That does help it, though. That does help it. So, Voidrend, it's not just a menace because, it buffs another creature, and if he gets it inside the graveyard, he can unearth it. Always Cruelty of Gix. Go down to, like, 2? That sounds a little risky. I think we run out the Liliana. He's gonna sacrifice one of the tokens. Hey, it's a good thing that we didn't Gix, we just straight up lost there. Yeah, give that a pause. Actually, I think we still lose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you definitely lose if we don't get a depopulate. I need to cast spell now. Is there a point though? Not really. It's going to 1 versus 2. Not very many things save us here. Depopulate or nothing else, I think. Yep, I think that's a GG. Mariel's a really good card. Didn't get to see here, but like, if she gets in, you don't have removal, she spirals completely out of control. She takes the kids and the house. And also the car and the dog. She has to deal with the divorced lawyer. So it's another playable hand. It's a little bit more interactive. Well, interactive. It's got Liliana is what it's got. It's got now 2 Lilianas. This could go very poorly. Especially if he plays like 2/1/1s. That's pretty okay. Play Liliana, make him sacrifice one of them. Preach Liliana. I think the play here is we hit their hand. Because kind of the disadvantage of these cards is that they don't do much, they don't have spells to cast. That guy's a problem. It's also going to hurt a bit. Probably would inspire her if he hit my face with that, but... Oh, I mean, that's perfect. That does the trick. We won the car. I think a play here is we don't block that. Yep. We took back the kids.